Welcome back to another episode of Choose to Be Better, where aging isn't a choice, but how you age is. Mobility and strength to help you crush PRs and improve your health. This episode, we're going to focus on improving shoulder external rotation, which is this motion here. If you have trouble with shoulder external rotation in general, or if you have limited overhead position, this one's going to be for you. It's going to be shoulder external rotation, PAILS, and rails. I'm going to go through the setup first of how to begin. You're going to take a block, place it right underneath that elbow. The elbow is going to go right across from the shoulder, and you're going to have a 90-degree mark approximately from the hand to the elbow into that shoulder. You're first going to test to see where your active control is at. From my hand is touching the ground, I'm going to lift my hand up as high as I can comfortably manage. If this is where I can manage, that's where my active capacity for external rotation is. I'm going to then place a second block or something underneath, and this will be my starting point for my passive stretch. Alternatively, if I got up higher, I can just continue to create a little bit more leverage so that I'll feel a little bit more of that stretch. From there, you're going to begin 2 minutes into this passive stretch. So after we've held that stretch for 2 minutes, what we're going to do is get into our PAILS contraction. PAILS is progressive angular isometric loading. We're just going to be strengthening through the front side for internal rotation. So wherever you end up at, you're going to be pressing down very gently, starting off at 10% of your force, just to see how that feels. If that feels okay, you'll steadily ramp up to 100% of your greatest, safest contraction, and you should be feeling it right through the front side here, because that's what should be pulling you down into internal rotation. If the blocks weren't there, my hand would just go straight down into that motion. But since it's there, it's going to create that isometric contraction. After you've held that contraction for about 10 seconds, you'll slowly ramp down that contraction all the way down to 0. Then we'll begin our rails contraction. Rails, we're going to be strengthening through this backside here to try and pull us deeper into external rotation. So if you're at your end range, there shouldn't be any movement at all. But if you're not, you're going to be having essentially this motion where you're trying to take your hand away from the blocks higher up as you pull your shoulder into more external rotation. What it would look like at an end range here would be very, very little movement through there. You're just trying to create that motion. Hold that for 10 seconds, then come back down into your new end range. From there, you'll rest and then begin another set once you're ready of PAILS into rails. So let me know what you think. That's going to be a good starting point for you to help improve your shoulder external rotation. It's going to start by increasing your passive flexibility and then help you gain a little bit more of that control. Until next time.